Lafayette Leopards fall today to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights by a final score of 16-15. Joined here post-game by head coach Alison Fisher. Coach, today was a great effort by the team, battled back a couple of times. What do you take away from today's game?
Well, I think it was a great day for us in a lot of ways. Saw a lot of growth in a lot of players, which was good. Had to use some different people in different roles. Some of the young ones had to step up with responsibilities they weren't, they don't have a lot of experience with. But I think overall we did a lot of really great things that we can really work with heading into BU on Saturday.
Quinn Lacey and Ned, what can you say about the effort? She faced a really tough Rutgers attack today.
Yeah, Quinn's been awesome. Obviously, she's put up some outstanding numbers. It's not something that we can expect game in and game out. I mean, she still came up with double-digit saves. I definitely think she holds herself to a high standard, so I don't know that it was, she was thrilled with how things shook out today. But I do think our defenders adjusted pretty well, made some big stops, held some of their big attacking players down in terms of their average. Obviously, when you tighten up on some kids, sometimes you give other people opportunity to shine. And Rutgers did a really great job with some of their other offensive threats stepping up today. But I think overall the defensive unit kept us in the game, kept the goals against down as best they could. Obviously, there's a few tweaks we got to make, but I think for overall they gave a great effort.
A player who gave a great effort and really stepped up for you guys today was Anna Stein, a
Yes.
7-point effort.
Yes.
What can you say about what she was able to contribute?
She's fantastic. I mean, she's a sophomore, and we put a lot of responsibility on her in terms of running our offense and, having to make adjustments. Rutgers changed their defense 3 times, throughout 60 minutes. So as a facilitator, it's kind of her job to make sure that, we adjust to those defensive adjustments, and I think she did a great job. They had arguably their best defender was matched up against her, and she really had to work to get her points, but obviously at the end of the day, she did a tremendous job. This was probably her best performance to date.
Getting back into Patriot League play this weekend, what are you guys looking to kind of accomplish and take away from today's game and do better?
Yeah. I think today was a nice competitive effort from us in terms of, we gave up one 3-goal run to Rutgers, but we had a 4-goal run of ourselves. So we never really adapted to what they were trying to do. We really kept ourselves focused on what we were trying to do, and I do think that Rutgers had to adapt because of it. So I do think that's a really good thing going into Patriot League play, where you know your opponent really well. You always have a game plan that you're looking to, install. So I think it was really good. It was really good competition. Rutgers is obviously a Big Ten team, so that's a really high level of lacrosse. So between our competitive effort and what we were able to do from an execution standpoint, I think with 3 days of practice, we can really build towards a better effort on Saturday.
Leopards get back to Patriot League action this Saturday. They'll return home on March 30th.